So this is from Politics UK, and it's Rishi Sunak complaining, "I inherited worst hospital pass for a new PM in decades." No, Mr. Sunak, you didn't inherit a worse hospital pass. You stole a prime ministership with a lot of conniving and dishonesty, and now you're getting paid back for that. I'm Granny Opterix. So Rishi Sunak is complaining he had the worst hospital pass for a new PM in decades, like it was a big surprise when he became Prime Minister. He had started a campaign, Ready for Rishi, before Christmas of last year. And then while his mates were forcing Boris Johnson out of office, I'm not suggesting that Boris Johnson should have stayed, but I think there was a lot of collusion going on in him being forced out. The local constituency parties did not want Rishi Sunak. Actually, most of them seemed to want Kemi Badenoch, didn't they? But anyway, they tried to get some deals. In the end, they took Liz Truss because she was the only other candidate that they were offered. I don't think Liz Truss would have made I'm not too sure. She had good ideas. She just lacked the grit. She sort of tried to pretend she was like Margaret Thatcher, and she had the pussy bow blouse, but she didn't have the strength of will. When they were after her, she could have just gritted her teeth and stuck to things, but she ducked out. Now, after that, Rishi Sunak was ushered in. He was the only one left, and nobody had voted for him. None. Hardly any of the constituency associations wanted him as Prime Minister. And so he didn't inherit the worst hospital pass. Nobody trusted him. He was a backstabber. Rishi Sunak has suggested he inherited, we've done that. However, Sunak said he was entirely confident that there are better times ahead. Well, I'm sorry to say the better times ahead will be without Rishi Sunak because nobody trusts him. The comments came in a podcast interview published by The Times with Lord Hague, the former Foreign Secretary, and someone widely considered to be a mentor to the PM. Sunak succeeded Lord Hague as the MP for Richmond after the 2015 general election. No, he inherited a position already stained by treachery. I know that sounds a bit sort of Shakespearean, but basically that's what it was. And I didn't like him from the start simply because of that. We might remember once upon a time, Lord Heseltine tried to oust Margaret Thatcher, and his dishonesty was repaid with more or less being ostracised. And the party has lost that sort of morality now. They accepted Sunak, even though he was exactly the sort of traitor as Heseltine had been. Nobody trusted Heseltine thereafter, and I don't trust Sunak, and I don't think many people do, and certainly the constituency associations don't, because they didn't vote for him in the first place. Right, well, that's it. He can complain as much as he like about being dealt the worst hand. He wasn't dealt the worst hand. He wasn't given the wrong card. He snatched the card. And like any other conspirator, it turns out he wasn't really up to the job. Okay, till next time. Why not treat yourself or a favoured relative or friend to these magnificent examples of merch? The mugs and t-shirts come in the Granny Opterix design or Grambo with a firearm or the more deadly knitting needles. Go to www.grannyopterix.com and whatever platform you're watching this on, please click like, subscribe and share share, share.